All right, guys, what's going on? Brian back with another live stream. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. So we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. And some crazy stuff has been going down, guys. We've had some awesome fights, just crazy moments. And I'm super upset, guys, because I had this. When you guys see this, all right, what do you think that is? Huh? What do you think that is? Got powdered sugar all over my damn. Huh, chap? A lemon jelly? What the hell is that? We just call them jelly donuts. It's just a jelly donut. But I was sadly mistaken, guys. I got this donut, was looking at it, as you guys seen, it looked like a jelly donut. Then I bit into it and it was full of that icing shit, not jelly. So yeah, there's that, guys. All right, so let's continue this now that didn't get my jelly donut and instead got this other abomination. I mean, the icing ones are cool when I'm expecting to eat the icing one, but when you're ready for a jelly donut, guys,
what I'm hearing, Sid?
When you're ready for a jelly donut and you bite into that and you don't get jelly, makes you want to fight somebody. Murph, what's up, brother? How you doing, man, with the 2 months? It's good to see you, brother.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Cook is dying.
All right, so at the end of last episode, we did destroy another crystal.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
What curse?
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
No.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
I would probably prefer a jelly donut over an apple fritter. I don't know, they're both pretty top
This
tier.
isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private
My man was about
guard.
to get a kiss in.
There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
She should have stayed behind, man.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Well, I hope everybody's having a great night again. Like I said, we just got done with some 7 Days to Die. And I'll get to sit back. Hopefully not get my feelings hurt this episode.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmaks to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
She should coach us on what's happening out there.
Ah, if
She's
it
like our
isn't my
war
favorite
council.
Let's see now. Where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Testing, thank you for the super chat,
Lord
man.
Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position.
Shit.
It has granted
Am I gonna
him
have to
both
fight him?
extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Here we go.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
I mean, how?
Right.
Why are they all
We should
just
be on our way.
not
Lead
bringing up the
on.
point that he's the Titan dominant? But Murph, thank you for the super chat, man. I got a call, so I didn't hear if you took the 4th off. If so, I took the day off. I didn't stream on the channel. I did release a video that I had on backlog for my State of Decay guide, and then I hung out with my daughter playing World of Warcraft because she asked me to. That's how she wanted to spend the day, and I was over on the 2nd channel just so you guys had something to watch over there. So I mean, technically, I took the day off, but if you don't have to count that as the day off, Murph. But yeah, I didn't stream no formal streams or anything like that. We just kind of hung out. I hung out with my daughter and did fireworks with the kids and had some pizza and wings, had some family over. Yeah, she asked me to play World of Warcraft, so that was the only reason why we played it. She wanted to play. All right. I'm a little nervous on fighting the studio. He seems pretty tough.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
What kind of salute is that?
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yo, Gab's one of them ride or die. He's had our back this whole time since the beginning, guys.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Torgal, my wounds boy. For some reason, we don't say it anymore, guys. My feelings are actually hurt. You guys seen me spamming it last episode to try to get him to say it, and nothing. Murph with another super chat, brother. Friday, I'll drop 50 memberships for you. It's all about family. I heard you got a new crybaby in the stream after I got off. Oh no, dude. Listen, you don't have to do that, Murph. Seriously, brother. What you did before is already more than enough, man. More than I could ever ask for, man. You don't have to do that, brother.
This isn't an invasion.
I really appreciate you, man.
It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
We're gonna... So they're using catapults, but they're shooting like...
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Okay.
It's
murderous!
There's only one fitting punishment. Torgal, kill! I hurt Torgal.
Bring them up quick. We gotta get some more potions too. I should have bought some before we left.
I yield!
Why aren't they even trying to fight back?
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
We can win! We must escape!
Now, Torgal! Over here!
You're finished!
Got it.
Yeah.
My wounds, boy.
Cut them down! With me, then! For the Emperor! Out of our way! Get him! All yours, Torvald! This one! It's over here! Get him! Over here! Over here! Go, Torvald! This one! Over here! Get him! It's over! Over here!
You see enough?
Come on, take him! This one. Sickle. Attack. Over here. All right. Sickle. All yours, Torvald.
That's better.
Go for it. Over here! This one!
We need potions for real, man. Let's see here.
It's the out! Get out of my city or die! Go, Torvald! Get him! Go, Torvald!
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Nah, dude, I'm kind of nervous what's gonna happen when we get there, man. I gotta say, out of all the dominants so far, I think Ifrit and the Titan look the coolest. What fire abilities am I using here? Okay, so I am using Rising Flames, and Heat Wave is the other one. Adam.
Set her loose!
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Big stagger.
Over here! It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Then let's make this count.
Take this.
All yours, Torvald! To me, boy! Go, Torvald! Unhurt, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Get him. This one. This one. Over here.
Duken!
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
No! Let's just kill them all!
Now,
Are those like sea prism
on to the festivity.
bracelets from like One Piece? Borgo, my wound boy!
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
100% fighting that dude.
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Your Gav's the real MVP, chat.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal
It's
fetters
definitely
are
a big
bastard
axe,
to open,
6.
just so you know. But don't worry, I'll have him off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Yo, Gav's that dude, man.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
And guys, I appreciate. We already got over 100 likes on the stream. I really do appreciate you
to the
guys.
courtyard.
Top off on potions, baby.
Don't you let her die.
Oh, bro, we better not let Jill die, dude. I'll be pissed. Kill Joshua. I'm okay. Kill Sid. I can deal with that. Can't kill Jill, dude. Not Jill. Have I ever played an Infamous game? No.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
My wounds, boy.
It's a bloody wolf!
Oh, what the fuck? He looks awesome.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Take all of it!
Better explain what the fuck your dog just did.
Later, everyone. With me. That includes you, Toggle.
Where did this lot come from?
Jill, can you still fight?
I can try.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Go,
That's better.
Sicker! Get him! Go, Wicked win! Over here!
Hi, how you doing?
Still breathing,
Climbs
are
down
you?
beside the Torgal.
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Get him! Fire and flame! Sickle! This one! Go for it! This one. Too slow.
Got him. Awesome with the raid, brother. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? Hope you had a great night, brother. Time to fight Titan.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
I got cold chills thinking about fighting this dude right now, yo. He's kind of scary. No, the big dude, the Titan.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
Extra scary.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No!
Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you.
Are we riling them up, bro?
You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream! I would be the king of the world! She would be my queen! And together, we would rule like the gods we are! But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust! Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
This time, you learned what becomes of those who dare to cross me.
Cross! I'll kill you! Nice try.
Not easy to hit, man.
You went for death!
Nice try. Too slow. That's better.
You will die by my hand, Frostfield. My hatred for you is unending. Unreal thing! Let this palace be your grave!
What? Oh, shit.
Oh, it's like Dragon Ball Z. He's no longer Super Saiyan, baby.
The world has chosen.
Never mind.
I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
Nice try. Fire and flame!
ends. Your journey ends here! This is my domain!
Oh, shit.
Nice try.
Yo, that was intense, dude.
fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Who the fuck was that?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Toggle? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
Well, obviously me, babe.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman? About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
So obviously, using the dominance abilities,
listen to Taya.
Puts wear and tear on their bodies. It has to, because Sid was dying. Like, it was killing Sid. It seems like it's really, really messing up Jill. So maybe it's not as spammable as I thought it was. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. I'm like, yo, why don't they just like prime out? Probably because it takes a hell of a toll on their body. Oh, so we did get a portion of the Titan's essence. Oh shit, Titan block.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor!
JJ,
Now
what's
there's a
up? How
face
you
I
doing?
haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
I was like, yeah, let me get out of here.
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Lorenzo, like, what do I think about this game? I absolutely love this game, man. All the fights, like the boss fight, they're just...
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
They give me good feelings. I'm like, yeah.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks
The
again.
little uns.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
The little uns.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find...
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
That sounds nice.
I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
I'm all for an airship, guys.
Carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
With a good oil in this, should be enough to keep us. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause.
Oh, the guy that fixed the
I'll
bridge?
ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Cressida. No, yeah, guys, we are getting close to 100,000. It's definitely possible by the end of the year, 100%.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly.
Of course,
Take
bro.
care.
This shouldn't take long.
Bravo!
Over here! Down, Torgal! Over here! Sickle! To me, flames!
How do I do the block?
Get him! Go, Tor! Give me thunder!
I don't know how to do the block, guys. Or use the stone.
Give me thunder! All yours, Torgal. This one. Second. Get him! Torgal, kill! Go, Torgal! Second!
Oh, I think I gotta switch to it. Yeah. So you can only have 3 active at a time. What the fuck? Yeah. This one. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. Got it. No, teamwork. I'm glad I could help. Hey, I'm glad I could inspire you to do something like that, man.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
And I appreciate you for being here supporting me, seriously.
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
All right, so I could swap. Yeah, so it seems like you could only have 3 active at a time.
Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
When we get back, I gotta freaking buy some potions. He doesn't say it anymore, guys. Yeah, he doesn't say my wounds, boy. That straight BS, man. Makes no sense.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
The platinum sword. I'd rather just upgrade my current sword. So purchase
You'll not
that.
find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
See if I can upgrade my current sword.
Clive?
Have I played Stranded Deep? Yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for you, dear.
Grindstone.
Should last you a good while. And?
That looks sick.
What do you need? Well, thanks for you, dear. That it? Fine.
We gotta go up, down, and around.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from
Back, are ya?
I want to see about upgrading my.
So, will it be?
My armor bits.
No scratches, right? And?
Can I remember a game called Homefront? I actually just bought a Homefront game that you guys told me to play, CSC. I think it's like Homefront Revolution or something like that, or I forgot the name of it. I just bought one. But yeah, I played the original Homefront game when it first came out, I'm pretty sure.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am.
My opinion on this game, 1 to 10, I would put it at like a 7 or 8.
The name of Bernard.
I personally love this game.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Why did we say it all creepy like that?
Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Titan channeled. Okay, so I got 1,800 points. Let me see. What is Titan's abilities? Whoa. Oh, how the fuck did we do that? Step forward. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out this. That ability looked really, really cool for the Titan here, but I don't. It seems a little. I don't know. I got to practice with the block before I go ahead and actually try to invest into that. So ignition, what? Okay, yeah, so it gets put on here as a fire spell. And try ignition out.
It's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Stuck in 7 days, can't find a trader. If you do the beginning missions and teamwork in that game, it'll bring you to a trader.
Ah, Clive.
You just gotta follow the little tutorial.
How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Here, what's everyone whispering about?
Talk to Jill? Where is Jill? I don't even know where she is.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
I know she's not feeling very well. She not in the main room here? This war room lady. Oh, there she is.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest. I'm feeling a lot better.
She didn't have anything to say.
Remedies. But she insists I rest.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare Frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a Frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over aether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
The annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Hoping this Earth Titan abilities are as good as they look. They looked really cool. And now I have like a legitimate block too.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Lady, how you doing?
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Am I planning on ever crisis? I don't know what that is, lady.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Reminds me of that lady from Game of Thrones with her son that would constantly, like, she was like breastfeeding him and shit.
Stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye.
He was like
we have
mad
many
grown.
more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dhalmekians empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dhalmekians will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dhalmekians to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Grieger forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Sakari asks, thank you for the super chat. Am I doing any side quests? I just read that they're important for getting essential items to upgrade potions, weapon crafting. So no, Sakari. Actually, I looked it up. There's no side quests in the game that are essential to the story or progression. You could play through the story and not do any side quests, and you're fine. A lot of the side quests are kind of just filler content. And yeah, they do flesh out your character and they can give you a lot of player power, but you don't need them at all. Obviously, you could tell this series is barely hanging on by a thread. I don't have enough time to do the side quests. I just want to experience the story and keep it moving. So no, I won't be really doing any side quests. We did in the beginning of the game. They're kind of lackluster and just filler content. There's nothing really all that interesting about them. It's just here, go here, kill these enemies, or go here, get this. It's not very interesting content, not even for me as somebody who's playing it. So no, I won't be really spending much time with them. Like, I want to upgrade, but I want to get into a fight first to see how these skills are. All right, hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hold on. You guys think the uncle will have any information on
this time.
I wonder if we're gonna fight that dragon, dude.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes. It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in aether to conjure the magicks needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed or were made to believe that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I'll go check Jill now and see if we can talk to her.
I'm fine, Clive, really. I just need some rest. I'm fine, Clive, really.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Kitty, how you doing?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
It's a nice looking area.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers?
Jackson, thank you for hanging out.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
This uncle's definitely risking a
Run
lot.
along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Cam, how you doing? I mean, he's getting quite involved for not having any juice. That's what I'm getting at.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Is that the girl that was with Joshua?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Stay down! Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Far from home. For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
There it is. Shannon, get that good sleep, all right?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
I mean, it's just 4... Oh, it's like 6 guards, guys. We can cut them down real quick.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long.
That's so rude.
I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Ever play Dungeons and Dragons? No.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
I did do a lot of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh though.
Just look at the detail.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
That easy?
Silver platters.
Do you think we can trust him?
No.
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. Over here! All yours, Torgal! This should perk you up. You shouldn't have. I needed that.
Yeah, Daniel, it is what it is. It's just the Final Fantasy moniker on the game. The fact that it's a Final Fantasy game, people just instantly just disregard it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpet!
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want the game to be... The reason why I like this game so much is because
Lord
it's
Further
not
told
all
me to bring
straight
them to
focus on combat. There's a lot of story and stuff like that to get invested in.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Always.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
You can just flame on and scare the shit out of this dude, like...
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
See, if I would have just showed off a little bit of my power, glowed red, and been like, yo, get me out this town through the south gate. And then he would have been like, all right, I got you.
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
So, Pito, I started Final Fantasy 16 because it was a brand new game and a different kind of Final Fantasy. So that's the reason why I started another Final Fantasy game, even though the other one did bad, was because it was brand new. And now I continue to play it, though, is because I'm personally invested in the game. I can give a fuck less how it performs on the channel at this point. I want to play this for me, so I'd be playing it regardless if I was on stream or off stream. But I don't play video games off stream, so I'm just playing it on stream.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
But yeah, the main reason why I started it was only because
with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them.
Because it was brand new,
just leave,
and everybody kept telling me to check it out.
Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
I vetoed this game, Jet. This was a veto decision.
I'll probably be back at the inn by now.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
I'm allowed to veto every now and again.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want?
We gave her a huge bag of money.
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Petro Gang, how you doing?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
But I'm also not playing this game on rotation either, though. I'm just kind of playing it like tonight. I got to start some new stuff.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
I'm kind of just playing it when I got some free time.
My collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course, It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
I mean, I can already see things are gonna go sour.
Of course.
Fly, Ambrosia.
The money is definitely that man's power, 100%. A setup.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both! Get him!
It's not over yet, Uncle! I'm just getting warmed up!
There it is. You gotta charge the wind up. What game do I think is getting game of the year? Oh man, that's tough, guys. There's been a lot of great games this year. It all kind of depends on Starfield.
That wasn't too bad.
Really?
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
I'm trolling.
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia lostelan. Tu isakelis.
That's so fucking creepy.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we're gonna end this episode here. I made some pretty good progress. I'm gonna save the trip down south for next episode. I'm pretty sure when we get to Drake's Fang, it's gonna be full of all types of action and stuff. I'm excited to see how that turns out. But tomorrow, I gotta take care of right first thing in the morning, and then I gotta actually plan out some new games for tomorrow. So I got some homework to do, some studying, figuring out what we're going to be bringing into the channel next, because yeah, we got a lot ahead of us and a lot to look forward to come, September and October. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Like I said, if you haven't on your way out, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And other than that, guys, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.